we had an ad hoc query group in IT, and we actually tracked how many requests came into that ad hoc query group. So these are COBOL programmers, easy to use programmers, and some user, whether they're in the claims department, the new business department, would have some request for information. They would fill that out and send it in to us. We tracked and knew exactly what type of data they needed. They're asking for. We want to go against a claims file, we want to go against a policy master, we want to go against the account master. And we then took those data elements, those data groups, and moved those over to our data warehouse and empowered those users to use business intelligence tools. We targeted and we wanted an 80% reduction. So we said 80% of the times when a customer comes to us today for a report, we want to empower them to do that. Okay, we've been doing this about 2.5 years, really active, maybe 3 years, but really 2.5. And we've reduced it about 65% already. So, high customer satisfaction. I've done this in 2 or 3 different companies, built the data warehouse and used the business intelligence tools and rolled it out. To me, one of the greatest fears is that you undersize your hardware, you undersize your environment. So then you go build the evangelist, you go build the use, you hype it up, and they come and performance stinks. So from an IT perspective, you better make sure that the performance issues are not going to be there, that you're going to be able to perform. You better take the technology, be it the servers, be it the environment, be it your modeling, be it the tool, out of the environment. If you want BI to fail, go hype it all up, go get users and have them press enter and wait and wait and wait and wait for the answer. It'll die and they'll be reluctant to ever come back.
BI itself isn't hard, but we found enterprise BI to be truly difficult. BI can exist in many forms. You can have departmental implementations of BI which serve a natural purpose, and that's not tremendously difficult to do. But when you try to join information from lots of applications, which may not all have been constructed in the same era, and when you try to scale BI to tens of thousands of users, then the challenges really begin. So we've determined that for BI to be truly successful, we really need it to be enterprise-wide. So we set about joining all of our applications and making the information available essentially to all of our people. So we're actually basing our management reporting on the BI technology. We're basing our ad hoc query capability for HR, for finance, for operations, all on this technology. We're also taking the information and making it available to all of our businesses. We've also determined that to be effective, it has to be available in multiple forms. So there's email transmission of information. There's email notification of information with a link that allows you to go online. There's the portal aspect to it, where you log in and you get your standard set of reports. There's the ad hoc query capability. And we just found one size did not fit all, but one technology needed to fit all. And we really needed to figure out how to scale that technology and provide multiple ways of getting at that information.
ADP is really broken into 3 major divisions: employer services, which is payroll and tax services; brokerage, which primarily deals with the stock market; and dealer services, which is automotive and truck retail. So the division I work for is dealer services, and we provide an ERP solution to the automotive retail space. The temptation once the business starts to accept data in a data warehouse is they want more, and it's an insatiable appetite. And it's an insatiable appetite that's often hard to crave. And the key is you have to have discipline around it, because the temptation is throw as much into your data warehouse as you can, as quickly as you can, and build the views and the cubes to support that data. But unless you purify the data and before you load it into your data warehouse, you risk creating a situation where that you're trying to avoid. the purity of the data, the appropriate metadata describing the data, and then the end result is the data comes into question. And so, it's important around quality to exercise a bit of discipline and make sure that nothing gets into the data warehouse until you have the supporting processes around it.